we are the group 1, so our report is all about the steam generator.
Steam generator. Una sa lahat, sinong invento sa steam generator? Who invented the steam generator? Steam generator invented George Babcock and Stephen Wilcox, the two founding fathers of the steam generating boiler. Around 1867, the development of the convection boiler that the steam generating industry began. Steam generator. Steam generator is a device that uses a heat source to boil liquid water and convert it into its vapor phase, referred to as steam. The heat may be derived from the combustion of a fuel such as coal, petroleum fuel oil, natural gas, municipal waste or biomass, and nuclear fission reactor and other sources. There are great many different types of steam generators ranging in size, from small medical and domestic modifiers to large steam generators used in conventional coal-fired power plants that generate about 3,500 kilograms of steam per megawatt hour of energy production. Adjacent photo depicts an 1,150 megawatts power plant with 3 steam generators, which generate a total of about 4,025,000 kilograms per hour of steam. Different types of steam generator is report matatakal yan pag ni-report ni Mr. Jerome Barcelona. Ito yung picture ng steam generator. Steam generator are heat exchangers used to convert water into steam from heat produced in a nuclear aftercore. They are used in pressurized water reactors between a primary and secondary current loops. So ayan, titigan yung mabuti kung ano tsura ng steam generator.
Hello everyone, Augusto Mark Leonard here reporting for the parts and uses of a steam generator. So, steam generator consists of boiler, steam drum, steam pipe, reheater, economizer, steam turbine, and steam condenser, steam pump. There, that is the parts of the steam generator. So, for the first one, which is the boiler. A boiler is a closed vessel or arrangement of vessels and tubes together with a furnace or other heat source in which steam or other vapor is generated from water to drive turbines or engines, supply heat, process certain materials, etc. So that is what the boiler looks like. So the next one is the steam drum. Steam drum is a reservoir of water steam at the top end of the water tubes. The drum stores the steam generated in the water tubes and acts as a phase separator for the steam or water mixture. The difference in densities between hot and cold water helps in the accumulation of the hotter water and saturated steam in the steam drum. So this is also what the steam drum looks like. The next one is the steam pipe. A pipe designed to carry pressurized steam from a boiler to the working components, the steam engines or turbines. Such piping usually includes valves to control the routing of the steam or to stop the flow altogether. So the main function of the steam pipe is to serve as a path for the steam to different parts of the steam generator. So this is what the steam pipes look like. The next one is the reheater. So reheater is a part of boiler which to reheat steam output from the first level of steam turbine. Reheated steam will again absorb the heat energy from boiler to be used in the next level steam turbine. Reheater is one way to improve the thermal efficiency of the Rankine cycle. So if you want to improve the the thermal efficiency of your cycle, you will need to use the reheater. So this is what the reheater looks like. The next one is the economizer. So an economizer are mechanical devices intended to reduce energy consumption or perform a useful function such as reheating a fluid. In basic terms, an economizer is a heat exchanger. The orientation of an economizer can be vertical, horizontal, or cylindrical depending on boiler size and space available. It is fitted directly to the boiler near the flue gas outlet. So, how does the economizer work? An economizer captures the heat of the flue gas and transfers it to the feed water. The process is simple. As the flue gas exits the boiler, it enters an economizer with fin tubes. The fin tubes absorb the heat and raises the temperature of the boiler feed water, lowering the needed energy input. So this is an economizer, a diagram of an economizer. So the next one is the steam turbine. So steam turbine is a device that extracts thermal energy from pressurized steam and uses it to do mechanical work on a rotating output shaft. Because the turbine generates rotary motion, it is particularly suited to be used to drive an electrical generator. So steam turbine converts mechanical energy into another form of energy, specifically an electrical energy. The steam rotates this turbine so that the shaft rotates into a rotary motion to generate electricity. So this is what the steam turbine. Next one is the steam condenser. So steam condenser is a mechanical device which converts the low pressure exhaust steam from the turbine into water. Or in other words, it is a device which is used to condense exhaust steam of the turbine into water. It does so with the help of cooling water circulated into it from the cooling water. So steam condenser, it is used to convert the steam into water. So the next one is the steam pipe. So steam pipe is a specific type of pump used to pump feed water into a steam boiler. The water may be freshly supplied or returning condensate produced as a result of the condensation of the steam produced by the boiler. These pumps are normally high pressure units that take suction from a condensate return system and can be of the centrifugal pump type or passive displacement type. So that is the
So guys, Jerome Berseling, I'll report about the different types of steam generator. So first is the fire tube. They are most often used in processes that needs anywhere from 15 to 2200 horsepower. This type of boiler is cylindrical with flames in the furnace cavity itself, and combustion gases themselves keep inside a series of tube. This comes from two basic designs, dry back and wet back. So this fire tube is usually there are tubes to a cylindrical container, and when the fire is inside the cylindrical, and it cause it will hit the tubes and will have increase of heat. So that's how the fire tube goes. So next is the water tube. Water in this arrangement, tubes contain steam, water, or both, while the products of combustion pass through the outside of the tube. This often multiple sets of drums, and because they use relatively small water, these boilers offer usually fast steaming capabilities. So in this water tube, it is easy to to make some steam, as stated in the description. There is a tube, and the water is flowing at the tube, and when the combustion or the fire is being light on, it will increase the heat that flowing on the tube. So that is water tube. So commercial, next is commercial. This usually feature combination of water tube and fire tube. So this commercial is usually we can see this commercial in rural, in urban places, or like in most especially in the industrial places. So it runs with both water tube or fire tube. So next is the condensing boilers can be reached thermal efficiency lives to 98% compared to 70 to 80% attainable using the standard boiler. So the condensing boilers have the higher percentage, most than the other boilers. So that condensing, from the word itself, condensing, from 90% when returning water temperature to 100 Fahrenheit or lower. So that is condensing. So next is the flexible water tube. This construction is particularly resistant to heat shock, making it natural option for heating uses. Flexible water tube boilers come in a wide range of fuel inputs and are well suited for low pressure application using either steam or hot water. So this flexible, from the word itself, flexible. So in most application of this flexible water tube, we have only needed low pressure for the application of for the steam or the water. So next is the electric. So electric boilers are famously low impact. So this type of boiler is have a essential to be more it is attainable, very quiet when it is operating or in function, and because it is electric, especially it is clean and easy to install. So in this electric, fuel are not really needed to run the machine or the boiler. And lastly, heat recovery steam generator. This is an innovative energy recovery heat exchanger. So as you remember, like the reheater, so as the steam is flows on the steam pipe, so this heat recovery, from the word itself, recovery, so it recovers the steam and make it more efficient and to be more useful to the system or the power plant. So that ends my report.
So, hello guys, ito yung report ko ngayon tungkol sa safety precautions in operating a steam generator or boiler. So, the preventive measures to be taken in consideration while operating boiler are: number 1, equipment manufacturer instructions must be followed while operating boiler. So, yung equipment manufacturer instructions natin, kailangan nating sundin yon dahil nandun yung mga una nating kailangan gawin na parang bilin ng manufacturer natin na kailangan natin gawin para mas maging effective at mas ang paggamit natin dun sa boiler, para hindi tayo basta-basta kung ano-anong ginagalaw natin na pwedeng makasira or maka-lead to accident. So, next is the boiler operator must wear safety shoes with non-skid soles. Yung operator natin kailangan magsuot lagi ng non-skid soles. Ano ba yung non-skid soles? Yung non-skid soles kasi safety shoes siya na hindi ka basta-basta madudulas. Syempre, kailangan yan sa workplace natin para may peace of mind ka na away ka sa pagkadulas or chances of falling at work. Syempre, kapag ganun man nangyari, it can lead to accident. Kaya, mas mabuting magsuot tayo ng non-skid soles na shoes. So, next is, boiler operator must be trained in safety prior to operation of the boiler, and a training program should be established and maintained. So, dapat yung operator natin, well-trained yan. May enough knowledge siya to how to operate that boiler, no? Or steam generator. Syempre, para madali lang at mabilis ang trabaho kung yung gagawa or magko-control doon sa steam generator ay alam niya at kabisado niya yung machine natin. Next is effective exhaust. So, may dadagdag pa ako sa number 3, no, sa boiler operator. Syempre, may enough knowledge siya to operate the boiler, or may kaya niyang, kung may sakaling magkaroon ng emergency, no, sa boiler, alam niya yung gagawin niya, hindi siya basta-basta matataranta at ganun na. Mapipigilan niya kung anumang accident na mangyayari kapag nagkaroon ng failure or of error doon sa machine natin. So, balik tayo sa 4. Effective exhaust ventilation must be provided to prevent air contamination. Syempre, good ventilation also can help us work properly in the operation because we have enough air to breathe in, and it helps not to contaminate the air we breathe. So, magandang may exhaust ventilation. So, para yung mga exhaust gas natin may lalabasan siya at hindi siya makukulong doon mismo sa workplace natin. So, next is, good housekeeping is essential for safety and good plant operation. A clean and orderly environment will foster safety. So, dito naman, syempre, clean environment, syempre, napakagandang magtrabaho sa napakalinis na lugar. Syempre, may confident ka na very safe ka kasi orderly yung mga gamit doon, hindi nakaiwara, hindi kung saan na ilagay, at madali mo siyang mahanap, no? A-approach mo kagad yung kailangan mong gamit kung orderly siyang nakalagay. So, good keeping is very essential sa safety. Kasi kung sakaling may kalat man dyan na kung ano-anong tools or mga maliliit na bagay-bagay, pwedeng mag-cause yan ng sleeping o pagkadulas na it can lead to accident of natin sa trabaho natin na makakasamahin sa atin. So next is always wear long sleeve shirts, avoid loose clothing and protective equipment, hard hats, respirators, earplugs, goggles, gloves, safety shoes, etc. must be worn. So talagang ito yung pinaka kailangan gawin, magsuot ng PPE. Ito lang na yung bottom line natin dito magsusuot tayo ng PPE, protective equipment, para safe tayo, tulad ng hard hats para sa ulo, earplugs sa tenga, for high noise goggles sa mata, at saka yung always wear long sleeve shirts. Syempre mainit doon, para hindi rin na-expose yung skin natin, kailangan natin magsuot ng long sleeve shirts. Tsaka yung loose clothing naman, para hindi siya sasabit, no? Pag loose kasi may tendency na sumabit yung damit natin sa mga moving part or moving part ng machine kung sakali mong ipapasok natin yun. So next is periodically check and adjust burners operation to prevent any accident. So ito, no, kailangan nating i-monitor yung burner operation, burner natin, yung temperature, okay, pressure para hindi siya anong tawag doon, tataas sa limit natin, sa maximum limit natin, at it can lead to accident kung ganun ang mangyari. So next is care must be exercised to prevent burns and other thermal hazard when near the boiler. Syempre, kung malapit tayo sa boiler, kailangan natin ng extra care dyan dahil mainit. Pwede tayong mapaso, magkaroon ng sunog, burns, or any other thermal hazards na makakasama sa atin. So extra care lang pag malapit tayo sa burner, right? Boiler, dahil mainit nga yun, boiler nag-generate ng steam, so may heat source doon, mainit. Kahit na kung hindi tayo magdodoble ingat ay pwedeng makasama yun sa atin. Next is periodic inspection of boilers must be done to detect failure of components in metal cracking or etc. So inspecting boilers is a way of doing preventive maintenance, inspecting if there is any damage or wear in boiler that can cause failure in operation, and it can lead also to accident. Siyempre kailangan natin yan, no? Mandatory yan, talagang ginagawa yan, maintenance yan, yung pag-inspect ng ng failure of mga kung anong sira, where may crack ba. Kasi kung may ganun man, pwedeng, kung may siwang man yung natin, pwede siyang sumabog yung boiler natin. Tsaka syempre kung may ganun mang nangyari, yung production natin babagal, hihinto, so malulugi tayo. Kaya mas mabuti, mandatory, i-detect natin regularly kung mayroon mang sira or damage yung ating mga machines. So next, always wear hearing protection appropriate for high noise levels. Syempre dito sa kailangan natin magsuot ng earplugs for high noise, kasi nakakasama to sa pandinig natin, that can lead to sa pagkabingi, dahil siguro sa moving parts na create siya ng high noise na makakasama sa atin, moving parts ng machine, o kaya doon na mismo sa sa boiler na mismo. So next is a working boiler utilizes fuel which are flammable and potentially explosive. Extreme care must be exercised when making fuel piping connection. So ito, no, sa working boiler kasi gumagamit tayo ng iba't ibang klase ng fuel. So na very flammable and explosive. So by this, kailangan natin mag-extra care, no? Kailangan nating mag-ingat lalo, kasi kung nagkamali man tayo dito, sigurado sabog kayo. Sigurado sabog buong operation nyo. Kaya extra care pag magano tayo ng working boiler. So last is a rigorous leak check program must be implemented as part of the maintenance program. So kailangan natin yung leak check, no? Leak check. Kung may nag-leak man na nandun na rin yun, nasabi na natin sa inspection, no? Nandun na rin yun, kasama na rin, pero iniwalay lang. Leak check, yung kung may nag-leak ba na kasi kung may nag-leak, kung may unti mang diferensya sa isang makina, malaki kung habang tumatagal yan, lumalaki yung magiging sira niya. Kaya hanggat maliit pa lang yung sira or yung problema, kailangan resolvehin na or gawan na lang paraan na maayos yon para hindi na lumala pa na maaring pagkatigil o pagtigil ng operation natin. Siyempre, pag tumigil operation, malulugi yung planta natin. Kaya kailangan mandatory na i-check natin kung may rigorous leak check, kung may leak yung mga ibang machine natin or yung boiler natin. So, yun na yung last. That is our report about steam generator. So, thank you.